Hey, so today is October 21st, 2025. We had a hearing at 9:45 a.m. under Judge Michael McCloy. The parties that I can remember was Phil Straley, our former attorney, Lynn Marie as the trustee you can't trust, her attorney, Joseph Bulgari, I believe you pronounce it. And then there were some other people in the case, including myself, and my sister Kim, and my niece was all there. But long story short, they made us wait till last week call only for the hearing to be about 7 minutes. So they wasted maybe about over 2 hours of our time, only for them to adjourn the hearing, because the opposing party apparently did not send the paperwork he's supposed to send to Phil Straley, so they could move forward. And then we came in, and then the judge gonna say this thing. He talking about, I apologize for calling y'all last. I won't do it next time we have a hearing. And he basically said that myself and my niece was not a party to the case, which is a lie. Because basically there was a 2014 order that said guardians cannot bring trust matters before the court. But then the appeal court ignored that order and said guardians can bring trust matters before the court. And the reason why they did it is because I brought the order before the court with the attorney, and I'm not the guardian, and they didn't want to hear the case. So that was their reasoning. So now today, when Phil asked can the guardian, my niece, comment on the bond that they have, the opposing party or attorney Joseph argued that basically what she has to say is irrelevant. And then the judge agreed what she has to say is irrelevant. So they just try to have it both ways. My heart 2014 said the guardian don't have a say-so in trust matters. 2024, the appeal court said yes they do because they didn't want to hear our case. And then, mind you, the former attorney did what the other judge told him to do. My heart, he did exactly what he was told to do, and then they didn't want to hear the case. And now today, with Phil bring up the guardian again saying, I want to have her testify basically what she thinks about the bond. Then they said something to the effect of, well, she's irrelevant. She shouldn't have nothing to say. Basically, and then because they didn't send Phil the paperwork, or Phil didn't get the paperwork or whatever, they adjourned the hearing for like November 24th, 2025. I think at 11 a.m. I had to double check the timing. So basically, I knew they was going to do this. And totally in my heart, I don't know if it's a gift of discernment or just looking at the patterns of abuse. But I knew, I told my former attorney, I was like, Phil, they're not going to let us testify. Basically, like, I don't see any point in me coming. I said something, I don't see any point in me coming because they're not going to let us testify. And I don't understand why I'm coming. He said, come anyway, they might change their mind. I'm like, no, they're not. And that's exactly what happened. So that's the gist of it. Either after this video or in another video, I'm going to post some evidence of the stuff they was doing. So, yeah, that's about it for today. That's the update. He's inconsiderate for people's time. Like, you wasted 2 hours of our time when I could have been asleep or working on my books, or working on my nonprofit, or studying for the bar exam to come in here only to hear us for 7 minutes. Mind you, there's at least 2 hearings that took a really long time, and they could have heard them last, but they didn't do that. They could have just got us out the way if he was going to do stuff he's going to do. But then, like, oh, next time you're going to be first. Like, you could have made us first the first time because you knew you wasn't going to take that long. And the time before that, you could have let us in the hearing and let us testify. If you wasn't going to let us testify, then why would you have us come? That don't even make no sense. And then the hearing before that, you had us there for 4 hours for nothing, just to let the trustee do what they wanted to do. There's my niece. But anyway, I'll try to keep y'all. Oh, she won't appear again. Yeah, that's her mean mug in the court, I guess. You want to do your mean mug? Okay, anyway, that's all I can think of for now. And like I said, I might either post the evidence right after this video or in a separate video. I'll keep you posted.